MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League between the Chicago White Sox and the Cincinnati Reds. Hello again, everybody. Welcome to our spring training coverage on MLB Network.
Cincinnati Reds.
Brendan Finnegan, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, I love watching this guy pitch. Look, he's one of the young guns in the league, and he continues to learn. It seems like every outing I watch him, he gets better. He's learned this craft in the major leagues, and he's growing up right in front of us. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Reds. And I'm looking at the shortstop, Zach Kozar. This guy catches the ball. Overlooked, he's not really flashy, so there's not going to be a lot of fanfare.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jeffrey Ritter.
Third baseman, Jeffrey Ritter.
First pitch on its way. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a solo shot here to left center field as the White Sox are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, it's only spring training, but this is the kind of swing that makes you anxious for the season to start. Track the ball all the way and just exploded on it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeffrey Ritter.
Jeffrey Ritter.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
The 0-1 delivery. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded by Jeanette. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. White Sox leave one. Striding in once again, Jeffrey Ritter. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5. Another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
Ready once again, Scooter Gennett. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Scooter Gennett.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ritter is under it, 2 gone. Jeffrey Ritter will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First offering on its way. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget. Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
15-1 is the final. The Palehose slugged their way to victory with 15 hits.
This player's multiple home run performance has his batting coach fired up.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, a spring training matchup. So digging in now, David Peralta. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
David Peralta.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stand.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jeffrey Ritter.
Jeffrey.
Here comes the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1 on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hundley is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Brandon Drury will bat next.
Now
He hit a
batting,
sac fly
second
earlier.
baseman, Brandon Drury.
Now Ritter comes up. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Striding in once again, Jeffrey Ritter comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Jeffrey Ritter.
Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Nick Hundley. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Nick Hundley.
Played on the backhand. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeffrey Ritter. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Jeffrey Ritter.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he picks on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jeffrey Ritter.
Jeffrey Ritter.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. One out, nobody on. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Hundley waits on it and he makes the catch for the second out.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Chicago White Sox and the San Francisco Giants. Digging in the switch hitter, Jeffrey Ritter. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And into left field for a one-out hit.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there, and say hit it as hard as you can, because that's what he did.
So
Batting
striding
third,
forward now,
first baseman,
Jose Abreu,
Jose
the American
Abreu.
League's Silver Slugger Award winner at first base a season ago. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away. Digging
Batting
in,
fourth,
Ben Gamble.
right fielder,
Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Cody Ashe. And he could give his
The left
guys an
fielder, number
early lead if he
25,
can come through here.
Cody Ashe.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Now it'll be the Giants' turn, no score. Stepping in and ready for another
Up next
shot,
for the White Sox,
Jeffrey Ritter.
Third baseman, Jeffrey Ritter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing. Third inning, no score to this point. Runners off for second. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. And that ball just did not stop carrying.
Here's Joe Panic. 0 for 1 for
The
him here in this
second
one.
baseman, number 12, Joe Panic.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now, Anderson is there, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Striding in once again, Jeffrey Ritter. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 0-1, here it comes. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Another one sent foul. Ready with the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run scores. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
That ball looked like it started behind him, and he hung in there, and the ball stays inside still, and he gets the base hit on it.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Moreland has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it. Digging in to try it again,
Now
Cody
batting,
Ashe. No
left
hits
fielder,
in 2 trips to the
Cody
plate for him
Ashe.
in the ball game. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little roller toward the hole. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Digging in and looking for more, Randall
Now batting,
Abercrombie. We'll
right
see if he can
fielder,
come through in a clutch
Randall
spot here. 2 on,
Abercrombie.
2 out here in inning number 6. Ready with the 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Well, that's a nice infield single, and was he flying down the line or what? But man, you used to say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious.
This MLB club gathers around its skipper for his invocation of a successful season campaign.
Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB Network is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Chicago White Sox and the Seattle Mariners. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Seattle Mariners.
Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
I think the sinker ball is the toughest pitch to hit because you're told all the time to look down for a ball, and every pitcher's told to get it down. But then when you start to swing and the ball sinks even more, that's when you get ground balls. So you got to go there with a real good game plan of making him get that ball up, which he knows he's not trying to do. It's a tough battle.
Felix Hernandez gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you. All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at second base, Robinson Cano, maybe one of the smoothest guys that's ever played the game. He plays so easy. It's almost like he's out there listening to Jet.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jeffrey Ritter.
Jeffrey Ritter.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Segura for one, and the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue. So digging in now, number 63, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
Number 63.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Batting sixth.
So striding forward now, Kobayashi, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners, and the side is retired. White Sox digging in to try it again. Jeffrey Ritter. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jeffrey Ritter.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's Gerard Dyson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 1, Gerard Dyson.
And now pitch on the way. Ritter is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners, but they still lead it 3-2. Ready for another chance?
Now
Jeffrey
batting,
Ritter,
third
0 for
baseman,
2 on the afternoon
Jeffrey
so far.
Ritter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on down the line. Reined in. One there. On to first, and they get them both. Striding in once again, Jeffrey Ritter.
Third baseman, Jeffrey
First
Ritter.
pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. 5-2 the final today. Felix Hernandez earns his first win of the season. Edwin Diaz closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
2 runs on 8 hits.
We're playing baseball au naturel tonight. No roof despite the light rain. Stepping in, Jeffrey Ritter. They'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
It is so nice, Matt, to win that home opener. You know the next day the crowd is going to be hyped. Everybody's talking baseball in the city, and now you're back for game 2.
Peters moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Kenny Blue.
Catcher, Kenny Blue.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ritter gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeffrey Ritter. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep it.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Peters racing back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Abreu rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Now to the plate, Matt Davidson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Matt Davidson.
From the stretch. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Cody Ashe. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. At the plate, Yohan Moncada. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Yohan Moncada.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Seager comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
There's just something.
So coming to the plate, Harold Peters. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Peters.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Jeffrey Ritter. Rain continues to fall here in the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Dyson going back at the track. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Harold
Now batting.
Peters. One
Right
in,
fielder.
one out, and
Harold
one on here in the inning.
Peters.
And the pitch on 2-1. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Jeffrey
batting.
Ritter.
Third baseman, Jeffrey Ritter.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Stepping up now, Matt
Up next
Davidson.
for Chicago.
Over 2 with a walk
Designated
for him
hitter.
so far.
Matt Davidson.
Pickoff move to second, and they got him. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. James Paxton earns his first win of the season. Edwin Diaz wraps it up for the save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us from the home of the Mariners since 1999. There's a look at Safeco. Now in the box,
Batting fourth,
Jeffrey Ritter.
third
Couple of
baseman,
hits for him in 4
Jeffrey
trips to the plate
Ritter.
last night. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. HR, your former employer, the Mariners, entering play here this afternoon. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matt.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right?
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jeffrey Ritter, 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
So striding in, Matt Davidson
Up next for Chicago.
reached base via the walk in his
Designated
first
hitter,
plate appearance.
Matt Davidson.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Hey, usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this?
The
A
left fielder,
sac
number
fly to
25,
drive in another
Cody.
run.
Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men. So stepping in, Alex Dickerson.
Now batting,
He drew a base on
left
balls
fielder,
his first time up.
Alex Dickerson.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings. Ready once again. Ritter. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Into the windup and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Peters moves over. And that ends the inning. In order, Jeffrey Ritter will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. A runner on first with 2 away. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second home run of the game as they open it up to 8-3. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by show track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. Here's Gerard Dyson. Couple of walks for him thus far.
Center fielder, Gerard Dyson.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. At the plate, Kyle Seager in his career against this pitcher, a 3-for-7 line. The pitch. Ritter field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Starting. Ready now, Jeffrey Ritter. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Shot towards second, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
He picks up his 4th hit, and I'm telling you, what a ridiculous day. You look at that box score tomorrow, he's going to have 4 hits, and 2 of them are home runs.
Now at the plate, Matt Davidson.
Now batting.
He hit a sac fly earlier.
Matt Davidson.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's Cody Ashe, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Cody Ashe.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
The batter, number 10.
Stepping into the box, Yohan Moncada. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson's under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Into the box, number 61. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. White Sox strand a couple. They're on top by.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
This one comes. We are under the lights here on a Friday night at AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight, the start of a 3-game interleague series. Standing in, Jeffrey Ritter. He's fresh off a 4-hit ball game back on Wednesday. High in the air out towards shallow right. Moreland is under it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Jeffrey Ritter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out. Digging in once again, Jeffrey Ritter. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Span is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, now Jeffrey Ritter.
Third baseman, Jeffrey Ritter.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. No problem over there for the baby giraffe belt, and that ends the inning. Here's Joe Panik. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Second baseman,
a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Well, it's late in the game, but I tell you what, a leadoff single, that's what you want to start the late innings. Now it sets you up to be able to manufacture or do some things and maybe get that run home.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeffrey Ritter.
Jeffrey Ritter.
Here's the first pitch. Shot towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying. So striding forward now, Buster Posey. He singled his last time up.
Buster Posey.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Third. On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends the inning. So it's no. Ready for another shot now Jeffrey Ritter.
Third baseman, Jeffrey Ritter.
Here's the first pitch. There he goes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here, and it's gone into the arcade section. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it gives the White Sox a 3-1 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom to secure this win.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Jake Petrichka claims the win out of the pen, his first. Tyler Clippard wraps it up for the save, his second. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
2 hours and 33 minutes. A reminder that Muni Metro service on the J or T lines is available outside the 2nd Street entrance with transfer service to BART at the Civic Center, Powell, Montgomery, or Embarcadero stations. Caltrain service is available at the depot at 2nd and King Streets, and post-game ferries will be departing soon for Vallejo, Larkspur, Alameda, and Oakland.
Saturday Night Baseball show from AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the San Francisco Giants. Digging in the switch hitter, Jeffrey Ritter. He went deep in the contest last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nothing better than playing good baseball in front of the home crowd, and your 4-1 homestand, that's good baseball. They're excellent.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeffrey Ritter. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ritter.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Moreland going back, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going. And the White Sox are back in it. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff.
Digging in and looking for more, Jeffrey Ritter. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner. Into the windup and the pitch. Left field and deep. Moreland ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Left fielder, Cody Ashe.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Scorched to third. He's right there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another chance. Number 61. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A man left. So striding in, Jeffrey Ritter. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Ritter.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Hit sharply on the ground. Whitley moving to his right on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. 1 gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. For it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And it's a 4-3 finish in the season. Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside AT&T Park in San Francisco. Johnny Cueto, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. There to play it is Moreland, and there's 1 away.
All right, time for Majestic.
Now at the plate, number 53. And a look at the stats tell you how hot he's been in April. Well over 300 to start the new campaign. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. At the plate, Jeffrey Ritter comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ritter.
Into the windup and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Abercrombie on the move, and this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. Down in order. Striding in once again, number 22. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Ritter comes up with it. 1 away. Stepping in, Jeffrey Ritter. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Ritter.
Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
And a dive, but he's back in. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. And he watches a called 3rd strike on the cut fastball that time, and that at the plate, Jeffrey Ritter.
Up next for the White Sox, 3rd baseman, Jeffrey Ritter.
Swing and a liner, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and he whiffs on it as it's by him at first. The throw into second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, one out, down one in the ninth. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
Here's Cody Ashe. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second.
Cody Ashe.
Melanson pauses, trying to work it full on 3-1. A called strike over the outside corner. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, number 61. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it for the final out. And the Giants will salvage at least the finale in this three-game series as the ball game is over. Pitching and defense game 2-1.
A hitter on a hot streak receives kudos from his batting coach.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Digging in the switch hitter, Jeffrey Ritter. And he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jeffrey Ritter.
Baseman Jeffrey Ritter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 63. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is pulled into right. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Tried to put him away on a changeup, but that one was up. Anytime a changeup is up, you recognize it. When it's down, very tough to hit. He just missed a spot.
Here's Cody Ashe. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
25, Cody Ashe.
Here it comes on 1-1. A called strike on the inside corner.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Number
Now
61.
batting,
2 men
number
on,
61.
2 away here in the 4th. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. White Sox pick up just the 1. Jeffrey Ritter here, hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd home run of the game, as the White Sox have opened things up a little bit further. It's now 4-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was...
Digging in and looking for more. Jeffrey Ritter. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply toward the right side. Kepler is there. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take heart. Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
4-0 the score this afternoon. Tyler Chatwood earns his first win of the season. Time for baseball now on a Wednesday night in the windy city of Chicago. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week. Lucas Giolito, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How's he still in? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Crawling for it, Buxton. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. Still no score. Digging in to try it again. Jeffrey Ritter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ritter.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Anderson rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score the runner from second. Now the relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Striding in once again, number 63. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Rosario has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeffrey Ritter. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. And the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Back strike up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the fifth.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Ready for another shot now. Number 63 earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Digging in once again, Cody Ashe. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point.
Cody Ashe.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, number 61. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch. And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4. Standing in, Yohan Moncada, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Polanco is there for it, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 5 innings complete, and the White Sox are out in front, 3-2. So coming to the plate, Jeffrey Ritter. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Ritter.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's given the White Sox a 4-2 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. It's
ready once again, Jeffrey Ritter. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Not in time on the throw to second, and now we'll have to wait and see if he's okay out there. Great support from his infield. Now at the plate, Jeffrey Ritter, and he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right, and this is a fair ball as it'll make its way toward the 335 sign. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double. Jeffrey Ritter has just hit for the cycle. What a thrill for him and everybody here in attendance for that matter.
Wow, this is great, man. I've seen a few others besides this one, and it is really exciting for everyone, even the broadcaster. It's such a rare feat in our sport, and it always seems to come out of nowhere. So it's pretty cool we got a chance to see some baseball history in this one.
Digging in now, number 63. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Now batting, Byung-Ho Park. He singled his last time up.
Byung-Ho Park.
And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, guys, it seemed like every time he swung the bat, it was hit somewhere hard. He winds up with 5 base knocks in the game, and you don't see that too often. Without question, a standout performance.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Dan Jennings claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds. And in a tie ball game late, they're going to make a move here as we'll see a pinch runner come on at first base. Here's Cody Ashe, the winning run at second. However, the double play in order here. A possible winning run on second. No one out. And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away. So a big spot here, and stepping in, number 61, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Third baseman, number 24, Matt Davidson.
Heading out toward shallow right. Buxton moves over, and that's the third out. Settling in now Jeffrey Ritter.
The designated hitter, Jeffrey Ritter.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
Well, he had a lot of opportunities. You knew eventually he was going to get a hit as hot as he's been, but to extend that streak, what a remarkable streak he is on.
Stepping up now, Cody Ashe, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. 6-4, the outcome today. Ryan Presley claims